Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to review Ticket to Paradise. But before I do that, let me give a synopsis, and this comes from AMC and IMDb. Academy Award winners George Clooney and Julia Roberts team up as exes who find themselves on a shared mission to stop their love-struck daughter from making the same mistake they once made. Ticket to Paradise is a romantic comedy about the sweet surprise of second chances. A man and his ex-wife race to Bali, Indonesia to stop their daughter from marrying a seaweed farmer. As they desperately try to sabotage the wedding, the bickering duo soon find themselves rekindling old feelings that once made them happy together. So, the movie is okay. It's all right. Um, for me, like the first, I would say 10, 15 minutes, it's kind of corny, to be honest. I just find it really corny. The setups, the jokes, whatever. It didn't work for me. However, past the first 10, 15 minutes, then it got better. I felt it got better. I didn't get that. I want to say it's cringy, but it's definitely corny, and it just mellowed out. One thing that kind of surprised me, and it's not necessarily in a good way, and I guess I don't, it's just weird. It was just a weird thing that I kept noticing when Julia Roberts and George Clooney, when they were on screen together, for me at least, for me, the chemistry wasn't there. It just wasn't. I just felt that it was off. But when they were each doing a scene with someone else, when they weren't together, but just with someone else, I liked them. It was an odd thing that it just kept, I kept noticing, I'm like, wow, their chemistry isn't great. It's not like it's like it was like they were too jokey when they were together. Because if you stay to the end, well, you stay at the while the credits are rolling, they do like bloopers, and you can see that they're joking around, and when they're shooting scenes. And I just felt like that maybe they were just too comfortable and just joking around during the scene, and it was just for me. It was just too jokey. But when they were separate and talking to other people, I enjoyed them more. It was just an odd thing that I kept noticing, for at least for myself. So, I mean, it, it's one of these stories, right, where you see where they're gonna go, and obviously they're gonna rekindle whatever they lost. It is what it is. Uh, I mean, negative. I felt also, because I mean, I guess there's more negatives than positives. That's why I didn't love the film. It was just okay. It's an alright film. When they go to Bali, or when they show Bali and the Indonesian people, it's almost like it's like everyone's an angel, everyone's family, everyone's loves people. It was just everything's love. It just didn't seem real. It just seemed too. It just seems so fake. Not to say that people there don't feel that way. It's just that not everyone's gonna be that way. Obviously, right? There's some people that are gonna have issues or stuff like that. Whatever. But the way they portray everyone there just seems so unrealistic to me. And it's like, and I get it. It's a comedy. It's a romantic comedy. There's certain things that you're just gonna manipulate, and it's a feel good, right? It's supposed to be a feel good movie. I get that. I get that. But you still want some type of reality. Like everyone in the guy's family, when the guy that the daughter's gonna marry, they're all loving and they're accepting, and no one's pushing back that when she got there, and they barely know each other and they're getting married, right? So wouldn't it be? I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, because they want to break them up, right? Because they're thinking like, hey, she doesn't really know this guy, so their plan is to break them up. So what if they would have done, instead of doing just like them, and then having his family just being like this great people and they're just so loving and so caring. They accept everybody. What if his parents also felt the same? And then they teamed up with George Clooney and Julie Roberts' characters, right? To help the sabotage. And then they could have been like a whole that could have been an interesting comedy in itself, with both parents, both set of parents are helping each other to sabotage the kids, right? And then obviously there's a lesson learned, like no, like let them live their lives, blah blah blah, just like it happened in the movie, but with also the other parents. I think that could have been interesting. I don't know. So, like I said, it's an okay film, nothing special. Um, there was certain scenes, like I said, them separate that I really enjoyed. Like I just really enjoyed. There was a bar scene where George Clooney is talking to his daughter's best friend, because she's there right for the wedding, and he explains what happened between Julia Roberts and George Clooney, their characters, and I really enjoyed it. It was just so, it just felt so real and down to earth, instead of just trying to be like, it's a comedy, right? I don't know. So I enjoyed that part. And then there's scenes where Julia Roberts is talking to the daughter, and it just, again, it felt so real and heartfelt. And so I like those moments. Not to say that there isn't funny moments, but and there kind of isn't, not a lot at least. But I like that. I like those moments, and I think they could have done with more. And I think they could have incorporate the parents more, where they're like, we have reservations as well, and not just like, oh yeah, yeah, everyone's gonna get, this is paradise, whatever. So I don't know. That's my reservations for it, and that's why I kind of didn't, I get, that's why I felt it was okay. But look, if you saw it and if you enjoyed it, great, fantastic. But for me, it just was an alright film. But I would say, if you haven't checked it out, I would say check it out. See for yourself. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll enjoy it. And because it's still playing, I think it's doing it's doing all right in the box office. It's doing okay. So I would say, check it out. And yeah, that's my review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content of this channel and you want to support me, it would help a lot if you would subscribe. That would help me grow. And well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.